and I just called her, and it was Saturday morning my time. It was early afternoon her time, and she answered the phone. Now, when she answered the phone, that said everything. I knew that she answering the phone, there was something big happening, or she wouldn't answer the phone. And she proceeded to tell me what she knew what was going on. And she told me that she was at synagogue that morning. Keep in mind, it was Shabbat and it was Simchat Torah. And she told me that in the middle of the service, the sirens were going off, and those leading the service made the decision to end the service, which is just unheard of all places, especially in the Jewish state. They ended the service early, and they were all going to scatter to their safe rooms or bomb shelters. But before they did that, they decided to say the blessing for the state of Israel, and a blessing for the IDF soldiers, because they knew at that point something big was happening. Then they scattered, and she was running home, and she told me on her way home she saw in Jerusalem, she lives in the Baca area, which is a pretty on the more religious end of the spectrum, not ultra-Orthodox by any stretch, but it's more religious. So when you're in the Baca neighborhood, you never see people. Much like I would never think to call my sister on the phone on a Saturday, you never see people in cars in Baca on a Saturday. And she said the image, as she was going back to her home, of men with yarmulkes driving their cars. And these were men who were reporting for reserve duty. They'd been called up. And that she said that was just so jarring. In all her years living in Jerusalem, she couldn't remember the last time she saw men with yarmulkes on a Saturday morning driving.